Hey, so I was going to do a video about why I joined Younique, what my why was, because everybody's got their own why. Please excuse the hair, it's bright orange. I've just hennaed it. It's not touched my roots and it's dyed the rest of my hair bright orange, even though I'm a redhead. It actually makes my hair look mousy brown now. Hopefully it'll wash out. So my why. My why is I'm a busy mum of five. So I want to show my kids that you can do anything and you can be anything. I've always worked. I'm still working. I'm on maternity at the moment. So I wanted to earn some extra pennies so that I could do some nice trips out with the kids, pay towards holidays, cover Christmas, those sort of things without it affecting my, regular income. So it's a boost, basically. I've always loved makeup. All my friends have always said to me, Megan, you're so good at makeup. Oh, could you come and do mine? I'm going out tonight. Could you come and do my makeup for me? And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. And so it started with me purchasing the Epic mascara off my good friend. And I instantly fell in love with it. I mean, come on now, look at them. They're insane. The eyelashes are mega. And I just thought, I really like the Epic, and the kit wasn't too much. And I thought, even if I don't really get into it, at least I've got some amazing products. But the more I heard from people, the more I got to know people who are in Younique, I realised that it isn't about them you don't make money from somebody who is below you. So if you've recruited somebody, you don't make a penny. But everybody in Younique is there to support new starters and to try and get them to where they are. They're always there to offer advice, to listen. If you're having a down day, there's always somebody there to support you and hold your hand, which I really loved. And I've always loved helping other people. As you know, I've done 2 years training as a counsellor. I've still got another 2 years left to go. I'm taking a year's break for little man. And also that was another reason I want to be able to pay for my college tuition without it affecting my income. And it was affecting, my income, paying for college, because it's expensive. So hopefully by next year, I'll have enough money in the bank every month that I can pay for my college for the next 2 years. And then I can qualify as a counsellor. Why do I love Younique? Well, the products are amazing. I've not found one that I don't like so far. I just love them. They do exactly what they say on the tin, and they are just brilliant. You really do get what you pay for, and as you can't get it on the high street. This is something you have to buy through other people. Excuse me. A cup of tea. I'm very tired this morning. What else do I love about Younique? The fact that you get paid 3 hours after somebody's made a purchase, which is just amazing. And it's not like other network marketing. You don't take your cut, sell it at recommended retail price, take your cut out of that recommended retail price, and then buy the product. You sell it at the retail product. I even buy it at the retail product. I then get paid a percentage of the sale into an account, and it just accrues until I want to transfer it into my bank account. But you also get a really nifty payment card. So I can have it on that payment card, and I can just use that money that I've accrued from Younique. I can use that cash card, which I think is brilliant. You're not harassed. If you decide you buy the kit, you think, I love the products, but I really don't know if I'm cut out for selling, you do have all that support. But also, if you just decide, I'm going to take the kit and I'm not really going to go any further from that, you don't get harassed. Nobody emails you. You're not getting pushed. Your upline won't have a go at you if you don't sell, anything like that. You might get an email about 6 months down the line just saying your account's going to be suspended because you've made no sales. But that is it, one email. And you just ignore it, and that's it. again, as I said, everybody supports everybody else, and that's what I love about this. For this last month, there has been Leader Lives, which basically means the leaders in the UK have been coming on live every night, offering tips and advice on how to progress. And they're doing that out of the kindness of their hearts. They're not making any money from it. They're not making any money from us selling. Nobody makes a penny. If you sell the product, you get the commission. Nobody above you gets the commission. Nobody, just you. So you're not putting any money in anyone else's pockets. The money you make is your money. You keep that money. The last thing that I want to talk about is the foundation. Younique have a foundation for women who have been sexually abused as children. They have a retreat in Utah because it's a US company. Hopefully they'll have a retreat in the UK soon. But it's about their motto is uplift, empower and validate. So it's all about uplifting women, being there for one another, empowering women and validating them. Now, the foundation is quite close to my heart, and this is where it gets a little bit deep. I didn't have a clue. When I was younger, I met this lad. I was very young. I won't say how old I was, but I was very underage. And met this lad, met his family. We got on well. He was my boyfriend for a couple of years. And he convinced me to sleep with him. He was quite a lot older than me. He was legal age. And I did. And I believed it was my choice. It turns out that since I've found out that he is actually a paedophile, and his brother, one of his brothers, is also a known paedophile. I only learnt this a few years ago. I always thought that it was me that made that decision. But actually it turns out that speaking to one of his siblings who told me what happened, made me realise that actually I was groomed into doing what, I was always so ashamed of what had happened. I didn't like the fact that I was one of the youngest people that I knew to have lost my virginity. And I was always so ashamed to tell anyone. And my parents found out almost immediately. But again, because he wasn't that much older than me, but he was above legal age, they sent me to counselling and things like that. But they never really, they just assumed that because of their marriage breakup, that's why I did it, that I wanted to feel loved, and that's why I went down that road. And as I said, it's since transpired that he is in fact a known paedophile. So I love the fact that there is this team and this mission to help improve people's lives. Luckily, I did get counselling straight away. Luckily, it hasn't affected me detrimentally. So that's good. Another thing that happened recently is that I was sexually assaulted whilst I was on holiday, which I didn't really say anything. And then after a few days, I realised that actually, no, I need to say something because what's happened isn't right. It was an abuse of power, and I needed to speak up. And so I told my husband when I got home, of course, because he's my best friend, he's my everything, and he was absolutely furious. Unfortunately, because I'm back in the UK, reporting him to the authorities is pretty much not going to happen. But we can report him to the hotel. So we'll see how that goes. he was charming. He was lovely. He was, from what I thought, was trying to help me and my mum. Yeah, I won't go into too much detail, but yeah, it wasn't particularly pleasant, and it's not something that I would want anyone else to go through. And for that reason, I think something needs to be said, because I don't want somebody younger than me who doesn't have the strength to deal with that to go through that. I really, really don't want anyone to go through that and to feel the way that I felt. So because of this foundation, that's another reason why I felt it was the right company for me, and why I love the whole sort of ethos of Younique. I'm making friends. I'm still learning. If you want to get involved in my journey, want to come along for the ride, just know that I'll be there 24/7 as support, the same as all the other guys are. And like I said, it's just a fantastic company to work for. I won't go into the ins and outs of the whole thing, but these are my whys, and this is why I'm so happy that I found it. And yeah, if you've got any questions, if anything has upset you or affected you in this video, please reach out to me. I am here to help, to hold your hand, to guide you, to give you virtual cuddles. And thank you so much for watching, and take care, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Love you lots.